Why are heart healthy labels misleading? Of course, we'd all like to have heart health, right? And we started off with heart health because heart attacks were a #1 cause of fatality. That's the #1 problem. We're looking at preventing death instead of promoting wellness. We have made a lot of probably errors in terms of what we should be doing as far as the fats that we ingest, and then trying to extrapolate into a lot of information. So this heart healthy food has not caused a decrease in heart disease. It hasn't, I don't know if it's caused an increase, but there has been an increase. Clearly, obesity, diabetes, heart disease, these are all on the rise. We are having a rampant lack of wellness. So my biggest problem personally, though, is that why have we targeted the heart? Because obviously we're looking at that because it causes disease and nobody wants to die. But you are more than your heart. And if you look at evolutionary perspective, which obviously we like to do here at Evolutionary Eating, you want to say, well, what do humans need? What makes us different? And what makes us different is our very large brain, which has different nourishment and nutrient demands than that of other animals. And most people don't understand that their brain is actually mostly fat, 2/3 to 3/4 fat by dry weight. It's the linings, the insulation on all your nerves, every membrane, which is the coating around each of your cells that keep your cells different. These are all made of fat. They are critically important, and the quality of fat in your diet is critically important towards promoting wellness. So we are eating all these fats that aren't found in nature, and these fats are causing a lot of problems in our body. So I tell people, first off, is if you eat well for your brain, you will be eating well for your heart. They're not incompatible. But it's really important for human physiology. Many of our drives, many of our biologic inborn processes are designed to help protect our brain. And when we fight our own physiology, we're going to get into trouble. So my biggest problem with heart healthy, which usually means low fat, is that there's a lot of conflicting information about the science, but it really ignores the fact that maybe we should be eating for our brain primarily rather than for our heart, and that the real world, rather than the controlled laboratory conditions, aren't playing out with the results that we would like to see. And people are blaming themselves because they say, because I'm not following the diet or I'm not doing this. And they're not considering the fact that their brain might be pushing their behavior to do certain things because their diet is lacking in nourishment. They're maybe lacking in building blocks. We're getting plenty of fuel, but we're out of homeostasis. Our hormones are all in array because all in disarray from the food that's in our environment, and our digestive systems are really confused. Our immune systems are confused. They're all confused because a lot of the things that we're eating that look like food, taste like food, smell like food, and that someone tells you that they're food, it's all on the label after all. As far as our bodies are concerned, they're really not food at all. So we really should reconsider this and start to not put so much trust in the label. Put a little more trust in ourselves.